welcome my good friend Irene to today's broadcast. Irene, hello.
Hi, Stephen. Great to be here.
It's great to have you here. I mean, we go way back. We met around that times, and we've broadcast together many times. Now, you have a particular story to tell today in relation to live video production. So I'm going to hand over to you, and please do tell your story.
Sure, I'd love to, and I hope that it will help people. So, hi, everyone. My name is Irene Chan. I'm the marketing manager at Be.Live. And one of my favorite things to do as someone who works at Be.Live is to produce big shows, such as I usually organize the Be.Live birthday. So, every October, we have a big celebration using Be.Live with our community. So, last year, we did LiveCon. We had like 40 plus speakers in 3 days, and basically I organize and sometimes I produce the show as well for Be.Live and host. So when Stephen asked me if you could share your best practices in like a live video production, I'd said I'd be happy to help, but I can share my story from like a brand's point of view or business point of view. What I can like mainly the question that I would like to answer is like what our businesses and brands are looking for when they want to hire a live video producer. So, there are a lot of people actually that are doing this already for a living. Like they provide the entire service, and it also depends on what is included in the services. But in this context, like live video production is basically producing the show. So, like right now, you're watching this video. I'm on screen, but Steven is actually doing all of the uh, live video production in the background in the studio, and that's basically what live video production is all about. Like if you're already have been at Be.Live for a long time, I'm sure you know about live video production and everything, but I just wanted to discuss just in case if this is the first time that you're watching this video or first time watching or thinking about joining live streaming and producing for other people, I thought I'd just cover that. So, anyway, if you are offering your service as a live video production, my first tip is for you to be very clear of what you are offering. So, a lot of people come to me all the time as a marketing manager at Be.Live. They send me pitches, they send me sponsorship pitches, and selling their services as well. So, from the brand point of view, I kind of know what pitches work. And what we look for also when we're looking for like a host or a producer. So the first thing is to make sure to understand the business of the business that you're pitching your services for. So, like when someone comes to me, I need to know that you understand our target audience. You already understand the type of content that we're producing. That way, it will be easy for you to kind of picture out what we're looking for in terms of like the types of shows, the types of content. So, basically, it's kind of like the general tip for marketing in any marketing campaign. First, know your target audience, and in this case, your target audience is the business that you're pitching your video production to. So that's the first thing. Make sure studio they're already producing, and if they're not producing any live video, then you can understand. You can even make your pitch much better because you can highlight the benefits of live video production. So the second thing is to make sure when you send your pitch to through email, I would guess that it's usually through email or probably LinkedIn if you find it through LinkedIn lead generation. So I would start with introducing yourself and then being very clear of what you're offering and how you found this business. So also this is kind of in general like a link like lead generation outreach message. So just introduce yourself and be very clear of what you're offering and have a very clear CTA as well. So, hi, I'm Irene Chan. I'm the marketing manager at Be.Live. I've produced like 20 plus shows in the past year. And I have some ideas on how I can help you get more leads through live video, and I'll be happy to discuss further what I can help you with if this is your, and I'm doing this on the fly. So like and of course feel free to edit like the general message, but that's how I would go about it. Just ask if, so the very clear CTA is that you can say, is this something that you'd be interested in? Would you like to jump in a call to discuss it further? So it's super simple. People like, one thing that I hate is reading very, very long emails. So like your value proposition and your CTA is buried somewhere there, and people won't take any action because they don't know exactly what to do. So if you can actually put a calendar link so that people can book you to learn more about this service, then I would totally do that. So that's the second step. The third step is, of course, coming prepared in the call. So if you do have booked someone for a call who is interested for to work with you to produce their show, make sure that you come prepared. As I mentioned earlier, you should do your initial research, and you should be able to pitch some ideas on how you will actually do the live video production for them. And I would also make sure to encourage them to ask questions, because for some business owners, the reason why they want to have a live video producer is because they don't want to handle the technical stuff behind producing a live video. So I'm sure there will be a lot of questions. So sometimes I actually talk to newspaper organizations, corporate marketing managers from corporate companies, because they want to produce a show, but they need more assistance in terms of all of the technical stuff. So encourage as many questions as you can, and the main goal for that call is for you to understand why are they doing a live video and how you can help them deliver this goal for them. So are they doing a live video because they are launching a product? And if so, how can your live video production service help them reach this goal? So if you nail that in the call, then the potential client that you have will be in a very good position to make a decision. So yeah, I would end for the three steps, just because I think those are the best things that you need to nail. So first is to know your target audience. Second is to be very clear when you send your pitch. Be clear on what you're offering and the CTA. And once you get people interested, ask them how you can exactly help and provide specific ideas. So hopefully the Be.Livers group, just search Be.Livers on Facebook group, on Facebook, basically.
But the Be.Livers group is, I'm just trying to get this. The Be.Livers group is a great place to get support, isn't it? And help.
Yes. Yeah. We get questions all the time for people on how to set up some stuff. If like they're doing a conference, how they can have multiple cameras. So I love to help people like provide suggestions around that.
Just going back to the pitch for a moment. When you said that people write pitches which are too long, what's the minimum that they need to put in? How do people catch your attention with a pitch?
Yeah, with a pitch, people can catch my attention if they know, if they exactly talking to me, they research who I am and what I'm in charge of, and you can tell if people research you ahead of time. So they know what kind. Like recently, I received a pitch for a blog post, and she knows what kind of blog posts we are already writing about, and she already sent the title of the blog post. So I immediately said, it was, yeah, go ahead and send more details. This is something that we're actually looking for in our blog. So I know like this is example is for blog, but it definitely works as well with live video production.
Brilliant. And the next thing is that you've encouraged, Be.Live have encouraged tens of thousands of people and millions of people have taken up live broadcasting. They've got a skill set, which because they produce their own shows, they produce shows for other people, but there is no blueprint. There is no way of doing it. There's your own way. Do you have any tips for people on producing the show itself?
Yeah, I would say go through a lot of test broadcasts and practice like the flow of the show. You can practice it on a Facebook private Facebook group. So in that way, you can practice by yourself or with a friend, and just keep practicing. And I would usually have an outline, kind of like a storyboard on how things should look like. I usually have it in my head, but if you're working with a client, then you need to have it outlined. So yeah, once you have the outline, like test your outlines and keep practicing and keep producing. Steven, sorry, I forgot that I have a call. I kind of like,
okay.
I kind of got carried away with all the tips, but I hope we covered like the basics and best practices.
We've covered everything in best practice. Irene, thank you very much. We'll meet each other again soon. To everybody who's watched this short video, thank you, and take care.
Thank you, Steven. Have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.